adventuring in the Spellscar Desert. As a band of hardy travelers who might brave the Spellscar Desert for many number of reasons. Academics might seek information about long-ago clash between the Nex and Geb nations, while other historians might include a knowledgeable treasure hunt or hire such hunters to seek relics from the age of impossible wonders. Brave scholars might seek to understand the storms of twisted magic that rack the land, either to better protect them or to harness their power for their own ends. The people who inhabit the Spellscar Desert sometimes harbor secrets of interest to the wider world. Escaped criminal hiding in the desert might be the sole keeper of valuable information, or a mutant gang might know where to find strange ruins or unique firearms. Plucky merchants might enter the Spellscar Desert only to cross it as quickly as they can, shuttling high-value items between Nex and Geb. Wait, do we know such a merchant? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the All Guns, No Glory podcast. I am your host, GM Jeff Ball, and tonight we have discovered the Cradle of Quartz. And after an almost TPK fight against a clockwork sphinx, the party has split. Yes, that's right, you heard it here first. A split party is a GM's nightmare and wet dream all rolled into one. But there is something rather unusual about this particular dungeon. Something the players may not have noticed or have yet to engage. Tonight's episode might seem a little confusing to our audience, especially if it's been a long time since you listened to the last episode. So to quickly recap, the party was fighting a clockwork sphinx. They decided, instead of retreating back the way they came, to retreat further into the dungeon. There were 4 avenues of obvious egress for them to continue. Both decided to take southern tunnels, one directly south, the others southeast. We have 3 party members eventually travel down southeast into a large rectangular chamber with pillars and a sarcophagus that has come to life with tentacles. 2 party members went straight south, found an access way to another tunnel, and are camping out momentarily, waiting to see if the rest of the party will join them. But things suddenly change. Blaster Valentine, you are standing over your weapon back at the entrance to the Sphinx Tunnel. You are ready to scoop up Almendrio. You hear a certain merchant of halfling cogsworthness call it a warning. It seems deja vu, vaguely familiar. And when scooping up said ally, as you traverse 10, 20, 30, 35 feet and then turn directly east, you realize you've done this before. You've carried him. You've picked up your sword after dropping it. You're going to walk into a room. You're going to peek around a corner. You know where Pip is, standing in the center of the top of the room. You know the columns, and you know there is a sarcophagus shaped like a jackal, because I'm not sure if you have religion and can tell what type of, what shade of Anubis this thing might be, with mechanical tentacles lifting itself up and scaring the crap out of Pip. But when you round the corner, you just see Pip looking a little pale, but he's looking at you. He's not freaking out. And with your final action, when you peep into the room, it remains dark besides the ambient light, and all the way to the back, you can barely make out a still, unmoving, shadowy sarcophagus.
And a little blinking notification saying, unable to determine threat.
Yeah, dude, if you want to have the RoboCop heads up HUD inside your vision, I'm totally down with that. I mean, I'd give you something modern like Halo, but hey, it's AlkenStar, baby steps, old technology.
Yeah,
right?
imagine
So let's
kind
go
of
with
like, what do you call it? Steampunk text showing up on the notification.
Actually, it's a little brass handle that comes out with a note and just levers over in front of you, blocking your vision.
Yep.
Written on like cellophane. Remember the old
Little mini
cellophane
cue
notes?
cards.
Yeah, exactly. But they're written on cello, so you can see through them as well, besides the writing.
Yeah.
And then they fold and retract into your head.
Yeah.
That maybe not. That would be really disconcerting to other players watching you. Anyway, Pip's standing in the room. You catch up with El Mambrio. The party's not with you. Meanwhile, back in the hallway, Cool and the gang are chilling, waiting, and there is that sort of echoing out. I don't want to call it silence. There are, as now that you are inside the dungeon, there are strange, mechanical, distant echoes and ambient here. Hopefully I've selected the proper music, Dungeon Mech 2 from Tabletop Audio. It's free. Check it out, tabletopaudio.com. No, they're not our sponsor, but unlike going with Dungeonscape and all those everything everybody jumped on, I was lucky enough to use, and have been using Tabletop Audio for years. And the creators update it continuously, and it's really good. It even has a HUD display that you can fire up and use live ambient 10-minute long segments for your party at your table. Highly recommend it. And a lot of I would say about 80% of our ambient sound effects and music come from this website. So, I know that totally sounded like a word from our sponsor. Brought to you by Stabco. But credit where credit is due, So while Valentine is processing this strange moment, let's go back to Pilo and Charwin. What are you guys doing?
So I was pulling out my gun, and then I was going to talk to Pilo. Hey, where are you going? The fight's this way.
I was following you, man. I don't know where I'm going here. I don't want to be left alone. You're the oldest one, closest to a skeleton. That's why you're my favorite.
Okay. I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
I'm not sure either, but what are we doing? We can discuss the meanings of that later.
First to join his cult.
Are we still in
Got my
combat
eye
right
on
now?
you.
Are we in combat round still right now, or are we just kind of...
I'll take, I don't have any battle music playing, let's put it that way.
Okay. So after I get my gun out, I would like to start to head back towards the entrance of the hallway, towards the Sphinx cat monstrosity.
Okay. All right.
And kind of peek around.
Kind of spoke too soon. All right.
I would follow behind him as well. If we're not really in combat, I'd be kind of right up with him as well. I have my whip drawn and ready to go too, just in case.
Okay. When you get there, okay, I have you set 10 feet back, or 5 foot back, not right at the edge where you can look left and right around a corner. You know what I mean? You're set back. Mm-hmm. But you said peek around, so if you look at the map and click on your actual mini, it will go from a party view, everyone's light, to just what your specific miniature can see. So you guys are always asking me, do I see this kind of thing? Don't be afraid to actually click right on top of your mini, and it will adjust the light source from everybody to just what you can see. You see the edge of the clockwork sphinx, but it sat down on its haunches, and it's not licking, but its jaw is unhinged and it's spraying oil over its paws and claws.
Okay.
It's facing you, and it's in the middle of the room, so it's technically 15 feet away. But it's doesn't. It's not like it's prowling back and forth Maul style, or it's ready to spring.
So you think we can, like, 1, 2, 3, go to the next aisle and catch up with our friends, or, we're gonna kind of wait here till it's not looking at us?
I say we go. I don't think they're coming back for us. I think they went down that hall.
Okay. Well, I'm following you, buddy, because, I'm really lost in here, man. I don't know where we are. Clockworks and tickly things, and I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
So do you want to make like a 1, 2, 3? Can we both kind of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25-foot movement or whatever our movement is, get into that hallway without the cat catching us? Or
So athletics, like just like 1, 2, 3, go, and you like hustle and you try to be like really good, or do you guys want to use stealth and just try to kind of nothing to see here, kitty? Dun, 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 I am the wall, right? I mean, you guys seem to have the 1, 2, 3 go approach, and I would ask for an athletics check, and I'll just go against Kitty's perception. Oh, sorry, we don't do opposition rolls anymore. Dang it. I look at my level. I look at my perception. I take 10. Your athletics would have to be pretty good for this thing not to notice you. But outside of combat rounds, it doesn't get a reaction. Like, some creatures actually get free reactions. So, like traps outside of a combat round, but they are very few. Like, they are a 5% of the entire book. So I would say the odds favor you that if you just bolt, give me a decent athletics check so you don't fall on your face or something. It might come running up to the hole and reach in like you're a mouse in the mouse hole, but you're gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
and before we make these rolls, what's our hero point situation at?
I will reset. No, that's a good point. Fair point. I will reset them all to 1. You guys no longer have 2, 1, or 0. You all have 1.
You want athletics in the tower or in the open?
In the open. You make it or break it.
Pilo rolled a 9.
Sharwin got a 17.
Okay. Sharwin hikes up the robes. Round the corner, right? Pilo, right, goes, hikes up the roads and kind of steps too far into the room. Like keeps going straight and then like, oh shit, and then suddenly rounds the corner and goes, right? Anyway, yeah, you guys run into the room and then try to run out of the room, and this thing, stops grooming itself as an action.
Is it like when a cat sees like a mouse go under the stove and just stares inside it for like 4 days?
Yeah. Like I was gonna say, it instead of getting up off its haunches, right, and taking a step, the front of it cantilevers, like the shoulders drop on pistons and the head comes down really low, and as the back end comes up, like it's looking down the hole, and right, and it takes a 5-foot stride forward, but by then, like on its action or whatever, you guys are like hustled down the hall and it just stops. But looking back, Pilo, right, you can literally see it, like head down, haunches
Butt
down.
up in the air wiggling.
Yeah, butt up in the air, and it's like, it just stops moving, like, oh, maybe they'll come back, like maybe if I don't move.
What took you guys so long? That thing stopped chasing us, right? It's not coming down the hallway?
Well, I wouldn't say it's chasing us, but I think it's looking at us like a cat about to attack a mouse at the end of the hallway here, so... Well, let's see what's the other direction, because I don't want to go backwards.
If it comes down here, Pilo, I'm pushing you back towards it and running.
Fair deal, man. I'm already dead. It's okay.
So, addressing your wounds? Or do you guys, like, show off the cool new room? You're all, like, crammed up in a hallway here, right? Pip, what are you doing,
Guess we
man?
get
Like,
down the hallway. I would
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like they're all having this. They all stack up on the hallway like like a SWAT team, but don't enter your room. You're out in the middle going like. Do you rejoin them? What do you do?
Oh no, Pip is paralyzed in fear. If they look over at him, he's just white as a sheet, looking
Okay.
1,000 yards ahead of him, going, "Guys, can you be
Okay.
quiet, please?"
Okay. Sorry, Pilo, you were saying?
We have time. I would probably see Mr. Manubrio sitting there looking pretty beat the heck up, and I would. I've only got one healing spell left, but he could really use it, I think. I have one cast of Soothe left. So I would cast Soothe on him and give him some health back.
Sorry, on who?
On El Manubrio, because he's really hurting, isn't he? Yeah, he's at
Yeah.
19. Yeah.
I'll target him for you if you want.
He probably
Thank
says,
you
"I'm
very
like,
much.
don't worry about me, I'm fine."
That's a pretty good impression.
1d10 plus 4, so he gets 8 hit points back.
Okay.
Ah, thank you, good friend.
There you go, buddy.
It's not half bad, I gotta say, man. That's not bad, Speigler.
Turn my crank.
But I thought he was in the room with us.
Matt's like, sorry, I can't make it. We're like, oh, we're fine. We got Speigler. It's making fun of you.
Matt squared.
Okay. Yeah. Now, his current hit points are 27. He has suffered 57 wounds. As a swashbuckler, he is... I know he's lightly armored or whatever, but technically, compared to the rest of you guys, he's one of our heavy hitters. Right? Does anybody have any other concerns? Pilo, you have 13 wounds. El Mambreo took a lot of damage, still has 57. Blaster, yourself, you have 16 wounds. You guys dealt a lot of damage to the cat. Like, it took 55 hit points. It still looks even better than that total, but it does look damaged. Moderately.
Yeah, if
I'm
we've
not
got
sure
some
if we should
downtime,
actually. I'm not sure if we should actually take out the Sphinx because of Casawana.
Like, I think I'm afraid of heights, but if we got Casawana and learned, could we ride the Sphinx? Like, could we take control?
Pilo, that is the best idea you've come up since we came in here.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
Now we must find our way through this place. But
Yeah, you should call out to him. Pip would love that. Casawana! You start yelling his name.
Pip's just waving his arms. "Please, no, quiet, please. We can leave the cat. It'll stop everyone from following us if anything was. It'll be great." Pip, has that thing at the end of the room moved at all? Or should we pass by? I think as long as we stay quiet and don't disturb it, we'll be fine. It's stayed in its sarcophagus. So if Okay. you'd all follow me to the next hallway. Pretty please. Yes, I'll be right behind you.
Tiptoe across the hallway, following Pip up right dead center across.
Oh, hell yes.
Okay.
And that idea is
Stealth in the tower, guys. Well, Pilo was stealth in the tower. You said tiptoe.
our one of our fans said I should tame the Sphinx to become a cavalry gunslinger. I think a yes.
Well, there you go.
That sounds amazing. Riding around a robot horse.
Are you
My
going to try
tru-
and take the title away from Charwin? Remember the rodeo? You
I can
guys...
install a trumpet into my chest. Dun, 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 dun.
he is more than welcome to try to tame the Sphinx. Charwin will let him.
There you go.
Yeah, I might have to come back to this room before we leave.
They're all robot. Like, integrate the parts. You can be like a clockwork Sphinx amalgamation, like a weird looking minotaur. The body of the cat and the rest of the torso of Val at the top.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go.
That sounds pretty awesome.
So now you've got competition. Like one party member is trying to make you guys all fleshless and bone, and like the rest of you trying to turn you into centaur people like little El Membrio, because he's the 2 legs and the little right. Got the 4 legs and then he's got the upper torso. Like he's like a mini.
Yeah.
He's like this Chihuahua centaur thing, right?
Yeah, you're basically describing a larger El Manubrio, Troy.
Yeah, that's pretty true, isn't it? I didn't think of it that.
yeah. Just to say,
We could like do poses together over top of fountains or something,
Approve of this choice. Okay, Pilo. So you're gonna take the lead and sneak over?
I'm going to follow everybody else across. It looks like Pip's across, Val, then kind of in order. Or
I have
sure.
I've rolled in the tower there, so something there's a result for you.
Do you want us to roll stealth? Because I do have an ability I picked up at level 6 called Quiet Allies.
Okay.
It's feat, and it you are skilled at moving with a group. When you are avoiding notice and your allies follow the expert, you and those allies can roll a single stealth check for the instead of rolling separately. However, we're using the lowest modifier.
Yeah. I mean, you guys technically are in exploration mode now that there's no combat, so sure. Team feat, think of it that way. Okay, so what is your plus to stealth, Pilo?
+3.
And what is your plus to stealth, Pip?
14.
And what is your plus to stealth, Charwin?
10.
And what is your plus to stealth, Valentine? Sorry?
14.
Would you like to pick a new ability? As long as Pilo's here. Like,
yeah, everybody but Pilo.
I'm feeling this isn't shit. Yeah, Pilo, wait here. We're gonna do a stealth check with 10. Go over there.
Because we're so far away though, like we have like a super low DC kind of thing, maybe.
Or behind us. I don't know what's in front of us.
Anyway,
That's true.
so the whole party gets to roll. Sorry, the whole party gets to work off of a single roll. Okay,
Yeah, we're only as
So it's
quiet as our loudest guy.
yeah, but it
Literally
helps the
a
odds
pile
because
of bones in the hallway.
yeah. So if that is how your ability works, I will just use the tower skill roll that Pilo used. Okay. Yeah. So trying to be quiet, but somehow making noise. Have you ever seen those one-man bands? They've got the barrel drum on their tummy or on their back, and when they walk, it booms because of
Yeah, and it's
mechanical
got
levers.
tambourines and the friggin'
And they got
tuba.
cymbals. Okay, right? So they can make a lot of noise, right? But have you ever seen them just like gently, like not clash, not bang, not try to walk too quickly, and just slowly move across the room so there's this sort of like soft, right? You're not that lucky. He rolled a 1 in the tower.
Oh no.
He's playing his ribs like xylophones. Sir Pilo needs his theme music, but of course.
No,
Listen, guys, I'm trying to be quiet here, but I think one of my ribs is a little loose and it keeps on clacking. It's just really hard.
You guys,
I'll try to hold it together, and as I hold it together, another one pops out. It's like, God damn it! Now there's 2 of them.
he's just
Listen, I'm
talking
just gonna
about
make another
his
roll
stealth.
again with me.
Valentine is explaining his ability loudly as we cross. Something is going on here. Like, anyway, not supposed to reveal tower rolls, obviously. I'm just supposed to say, well, maybe people hear you, maybe people don't. But it was just too juicy a build-up, like with the tension and everything. Right? I just had to let you go. Anyway, as I've depicted here, I have a line where Pip is entered the next hallway. 3 guys span the width of the upper part of the room, with Pilo, who hasn't yet stepped into the room. This is a nice snapshot, like the Beatles crossing the road in the album. You know, that kind of... like...
AlkenStar Road.
Oh, nice. Oh, I like that. I put that on a t-shirt. Anyway,
It would be a really good picture, like all our characters drawn walking across a desert road and just different. Yeah, it would be a very Beatles-esque picture.
so like there you guys are walking across this room, you know, oompa oompa oompa. Anyway, maybe somebody hears you, maybe not. Pip, front of the line. Your hallway goes 10 feet and then curves southeast. Continue on.
But of course.
Your southeast corridor. Let's go to Pip's perspective here. Live in the field. Reporting with his light. There we go. Now remember, everywhere you guys go, there is this dim blue crystal ambient lighting coming out of strategically placed crystals that are on corners and in corners of room. So there is that sort of neon club flooded kind of light where you can see everything, but you couldn't like pick up a quarter off the floor. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like club lighting is really how this place kind of looks, right? Got that soft blue everywhere, and you guys like see each other in obvious objects and things, but might want to bring your own light to examine something, an object or a room. Pip, another 10, 15 feet, and then it seems to open up into a rectangular room that goes off in several directions. The party, comes up to the corner and joins you. Oompa, 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 oompa.
And as I'm like waiting for Pilo to cross, I'm like turning around. Kind of my red eye widens, and I'm like put up my hand to my mouth with my finger, like shh.
And I put my finger to my mouth and go, I have no lungs, I can't. You.
I don't have lips, jerk. I can't make that noise.
He has no flesh in his mouth to soften the clatter when he actually speaks. So right over top of his voice, there is this sort of chattering of bone and teeth. Like the guy is not a quiet dude.
Pilo's always been like one of those badly dubbed Chinese movies where you just see his mouth moving, but it doesn't match the words.
The voice just comes out of his head.
Yeah.
I move my mouth just to make it look like I'm talking, but I don't have to if I don't want to.
Now that would be awesome. When he whispers, you just get the teethy grin. His teeth are clamped together, like when he actually tries to be quiet, like does not move his jaw. It's awesome. Hey, next time you level, maybe a feat or training in stealth for Pilo. You guys can all hold him down and force feed him in the downtime. I don't know what you want to do. Anyway.
Or he gets some like padding for his bones.
Yeah, why take training when you can use technology to give you skill equipment bonuses? Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are green, like you don't see anything. You're green lighting that Pip is leading us.
Could we do
around
another
this corner?
Yeah, could Pilo do another stealth roll?
Do I need another stealth roll? I can do another stealth roll for
Sure.
In the tower again?
Oh yeah.
In the tower athletics. There you go. Oh no, that was athletics. Sorry, wrong one. Stealth. I was thinking of the lot. There you go. There it is.
Wonder he can't be quiet. He's just working out behind us, all ready for us.
Gotta keep these bones strong, man.
Yeah. Maybe it's the ambient chamber, but once he gets behind you guys in the hallway, he seems to quiet down drastically. He starts matching your steps, moving like you do as best he can, and he just goes from his clattering shuffle to what seems to be a lot quieter. Is it too late? Who knows? Anyway.
What you'll actually see is I've cast inside ropes so that I have my fake guts inside me to give a bit of a squishy cushion to stop some of the sound. I'm just leaving them there in my midsection though, so I don't use them.
Oh, so we go from clattering to like soft squishy noises.
Squelch, like someone walking with rain boots on, full of water.
Exactly. That's what I'm hearing, right? Technically, it's quieter than what you got last time. Oh, wow. People here, and they're grossed out. -1 to their attack and initiative.
When Pilo breathes technically, like whatever his sound is making, it's like making like the sound of wind whistling through the window.
If I had the time to go back through like 80 some odd episodes and just distort and phase Pylo's voice, just so we can have that like undead voice, I totally would, but that would just be a massive undertaking. Mongers would have to shut down for a year while we just...
All right, let's just kill the party then, and then we'll start a new one with that voice. It's worth it.
No, just kill Pylo. Everything got suddenly quiet.
Wait a minute. I don't know if I like this plan.
Oh. He's already dead. Get it? I led you right to the point where you already said tonight you're already dead. That was like, yeah, okay.
I gotta sacrifice Pylo to the horse to get the horse as my pet.
To the horse.
I already rode the bull
Or
once.
the horse, the Sphinx. The Sphinx coffin.
He's just a demented warbot. Everything is violence to all solutions. Classic Blaster Valentine. Pip. Front of the party. Peek inside. The room is rectangular. At the bottom edge opens into a side rectangle. At the bottom end is opening into another chamber. There's no doors in this place. You notice that? Like just cool open chambers opening into other chambers with sounds rattling and echoing constantly through this place. No doors to muffle. That is too bad. To your left, or straight east on the map, because now we are kind of heading south. 5 feet cups the room, 10, 15 is the hall, and then 20, 25 is opening and seems to be another chamber that goes vertically up. Straight below you, you have 10 foot wide and about 15 feet of wall, and then it opens up the same direction as the tunnel. It's a real Tetris Rubik's Cube looking room. It's kind of hard to describe from, like from where you're standing so far.
Pip is going to point towards, or get everyone's attention, point towards the east and hold up a finger for 1, to the southeast, hold up a finger for 2, and then straight south for 3, and see what his party member singles back.
Okay. Valentine, tangos, 2 down this way, 3 targets that way, 4...
You can tell by the very relaxed Pip, who isn't running past you to get away from the enemies, that probably isn't true.
I give him a nod, and then I hold my hand up, palm facing him, and I look back at the other ones, and I hold my hand up, palm facing them, and then I sneak ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I should have dragged that to the tower. Or no,
That's fine.
it automatically towers it.
Oh.
I for the activity. That's cool.
Oh, so instead of using your stealth skill, you went to the activity tab and went stealth?
Sneak, actually. There's 2 different ones. There's hide or there's sneak. And sneak is moving secretly.
Yeah. And that's cool. Saves us some time, trouble. Neat.
I'm going to look back at Pip as I pass him and hold up one finger.
Okay.
And then
are you
go
going
down
south
that.
Or are you going down the narrow hallway?
I'm going to assume like looking left to right that's how I would count them. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I understood from his hand signals. Unless you want me
Sure.
to put in like a roll for understanding.
No. I just
Pip was pointing.
universal this and that, but I was making fun of you because like everyone watches TV and SWAT teams and they all know like the fist up in the air, it means stop. It is like AlkenStar does not have this unless you guys have military training or part of the marshals. Well, we hide and run from the marshals because so it just, now you as a war bot, you totally know this stuff, right? Pip as a merchant probably knows some hand signals and he wants you to go to the market or go to the stock market or something and lay bids, but somehow it's working. Anyway, Valentine, so you're stepping east past Pip and you want to go in the hallway? Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. To the east. To the east. We have a few, shall we say, new friends?
I'm actually just reading the sneak card now just to see, like, make sure we're doing it right. You straight up to half your speed. At the end of your movement, the GM rolls your stealth check in secret and compares the result to the perception DC of each creature we're hidden from. If you have
Yeah,
cover,
So they take 10. So, like, say this guy has a perception of plus 10, right?
Yep.
Their perception DC is actually 20 because they take 10, instead of. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Used to be a roll off where somebody could maybe not be as perceptive and maybe, which I really like or miss. Anyway, then it's creature level and blah, blah, blah. And it was all this messing around. Anyway, so your DC is 20, right? You already 5 foot in here, okay? You note a shrouded figure sitting on the ground in a meditative pose. Though it seems to like turn its head slightly towards you as if listening, as in like it seems to know you're there, but doesn't care at the moment.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm gonna back up slowly
Okay.
and look at Pip and like shake my head and then hold up 2 fingers.
Pip gives him a good thumbs up since he just turned around and robots don't really have facial expressions.
I did the head turn.
Why does everyone ignore me when I look at them quizzically? I mean, really?
Don't they know? God, I'm raising my eyebrows.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess even if he cocks his head to one side, that is a quizzical look,
I could do the robot thing, like robotic movement, where I kind of jerk my hand across what would be my neck, and like my head just kind of falls to the side.
I really like Drew's. He put fingers on top of his forehead and then just lifted them up and down so that you could, like, manually make.
Oh,
This is my happy face.
that's too cool. That is a great idea, Drew.
Anyway, so he's wandering and pondering. Charwin, I'm assuming that you guys stack up and are doing what? Waiting or?
I would be waiting.
Yeah, waiting.
I'm going to put L in the rear guard because he's really badly wounded, and just have him make his little perception checks to, like, I will make sure we're not being followed. He's like leaving. He's bleeding out stuffing. Lacquer. I'm fine, really. I'm fine.
I extend my arm a little bit to stretch my gears to give him a thumbs up from down the hall.
There you go. So you want to go on to the next corner?
Yeah, we'll go down
Okay.
and hug the wall.
Okay.
Do you want me to do another stealth or sneak roll, or we're good?
Yes, please. You too, Pip, since you moved. Okay. Each of these alcoves that you're noting, you didn't really get a chance to examine the first one, but the second one starts opening up into a large alcove. Each of the alcoves contains the remnants of a bed, a work table, and a writing desk, all preserved in the arid desert air and covered with a thick layer of dust. The ruins of a bookshelf lie in a heap amongst the easternmost wall, spilling out, maybe for Pip to see.
And more of those weird-looking
Yeah. This one,
people.
right, isn't sitting contemplating. This one is standing, beckoning back into the room. Doesn't look like he's noticed you, but yeah, interesting.
Can I do some sort of roll to see what these things are?
Sure. Do you have knowledge religion?
That I do not.
That's a great idea. I'm gonna put in a roll. What could I do? I'm
the
not trained
tower.
I was gonna say, can I do one that I'm not trained in?
Yeah, if you're untrained, then there's a ballpark idea. But if you're trained, it's like, yep, definitely this. You know.
Are they like something I could use lore engineering knowledge? Like, are they clockwork kind of people? Or are they?
Hefting a pick, wearing, hey, that mask looks familiar. White pantomime mask, gold trim. He has a blue, pale, decayed head and a long tongue and scarred up hands, and he wears what's left of rags of clerical vestige robes, also possibly of the Briite faith. Pip, Blaster. That guy is dead. That is an undead guy. Pip's like, oh, a Briite priest and blah, 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 and the Warhammer and all the vestiges. And you're like, that guy don't look very well. He looks very ill. Valentine. I will decide to classify this thing as not alive. Yeah. Because even untrained could probably spot an undead creature. But given the top and bottom width of the rolls that are appearing in my tower here.
And that's when my threat detected cue card pulls up.
So, you are sneaking. And I'm going to use your sneak Pip and your sneak blaster as your initiatives, because whether you run away or whatever, they are actively perceiving and waiting and you know, like trying to initiate combat, unless you guys like literally like just fled from the room. So what we're going to do is, can I have a perception initiative from Drew, from Charwin, and from Pylo, and I will use your sneaks, because that was your active skill at the moment, from Blaster, which is pretty good, sir. Shall
You want main page perception, you said?
Yeah, because you guys are the default initiative perceived, like, do I hear battle? Do I know battle? My friend's running into battle, right?
18 for Charwin.
I rolled in the tower.
Oh, okay. That's it's going to come up, obviously. You'll know what your initiative is. You got 13, Pilot.
That's okay.
All right. I appreciate the gesture. I really do. All right. It is time to shift to some battle music. It is time to take this strange map, these strange creatures in it, and highlight this thing. Round 1. At the top of the round with a 34 stealth, we have Pip Codsworth. What do you do, buddy?
It looks like they've noticed us then, I'm guessing.
Not yet. But this thing is like, you know, like using a weapon to gesture further in, like he's waving at a buddy. Something, you know, get them. Arg, and has not turned his head your way. You guys about to round a corner go, You have 2 seconds till the stormtrooper spot you, Han. What do you do?
Pip will reverse and warn the rest of the party of the undead hostiles.
Okay.
As quietly as he can.
Can I have a stealth in the tower?
Of course you can.
So you sneak back 10 feet to the guys and then use a second action to warn of ambush, which is great. You have an action left. Continue movement through the party to out of my way.
As Pip is one of the few not injured people, now he'll go back to the front lines.
Oh, really? Dude, that is... You gave up advantage of attacking first against a creature that you yourself identified as undead. Right?
Yeah.
And use stealth to back up, warn the whole party, get them in line, and come back. That is some damn good tactics, sir. I would say that is borderline hero point worthy. If this was a clutch situation, I'd give it to you. But in the opening round, all I could do was compliment you. But that's good. Tactics like that saves lives, including Pip's. Until you came back to the front. Next, we have the bad guys. A bad guy in the corner. Yeah, I'm coming. Comes out. Posts up with his buddy and waits for his buddy to get going, and they're going to go together. So he shows up, and now he's going to wait for him. 2 actions to start an action. But it's only going to mean it'll engage like movement. I don't think it's going to, it's going to be weird because he'll move later, but I get to delay him to his friend. I mean, that's good news. What else we got here? Where are you? Sorry, I've left like the Sphinx and everything is still in my combat tracker. Okay, here we go. There's this guy, and then we're gonna go back to this guy, and this guy's now 3 with that guy. Okay. So the other guy, about time. Okay, waits for his friend. His friend shows up on his initiative, right? He turns to go. And I move 5 feet forward, and then 15 feet towards you, and then at 10 feet, because you are lit and literally 10 feet in front of me, I spot you guys. Now, waiving the perception only in the fact that we did hear you guys. We knew something was coming. Conversation, blah, blah, blah. Come on, let's go see who came down here. Maybe it's that weird cleric again or blah, blah, blah. They all have little stories. It's so nice. He's armed. Anyway, comes around, blah, 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 blah. Sees you. And in his movement, right? So he stops, sees you. As a second action, he actually steps forward a 5-foot step, and as a third action, takes a swing. So there is that hesitation breaking up his movement, but it's kind of like I was looking for trouble. His light hammer is going to swing forth at Blaster Valentine. Why? Because you're closest. Natural 20. Steps up, swing, batter, bang. Oh. Does 1d6 plus 6 bludgeoning plus Heretic Smite. Blaster takes 18 points of damage from the weapon, but wait, there's more. While wielding the favored weapon of its former deity, such as a dagger for an ex-Phrasman Herexen, the Herexen strikes and deals an additional 1d6 evil damage against creatures that can cast divine spells. You do not. So you're okay. My Heretic Smite is only good against... Yeah. Ignorance is bliss, buddy. That's him. Going back to his friend, right? I come up, and he heads off, and I just go with him. He's not going to attack. He just goes 5, 10, 15, and 20. And, he just comes up. Oh, we're going. Oh, there's people here. But that's it. That's all he gets. It just triggers his reaction to get going. And he comes around the corner, around his, right steps around behind his friend, who's blocking you guys, and pulls up short right in front of Pip. And that's it. And then we have Blaster Valentine.
Yeah, let's get this going. Let's get it on, Undead. I'm going to do my namesake and start blasting.
Okay. Undead hits you in the side of the head. Ding! Ow, I made a medal.
I think I'm going to start with a melee strike.
Okay.
Because I always have my pistol in one hand and my sword in my other. And I have a way of...
reeling from the blow to the head.
abilities that I'm able to use
I got a
together
nice ring out of my mug a minute ago. It's not doing it anymore. That nice
and just have to
ding.
use the regular sound effect.
Yep. I'll add them later, maybe. Okay. Have at me. I will target him for you if you wish. Guy in front of you. There you go. Let's see what you got.
So, using 2 actions.
Okay.
I use my Drifter's Juke.
Okay. And what does that do?
I make a strike and then step, make another strike. So I can like hit him with my sword, back up, shoot him with my pistol.
Oh, okay. And that way you're not manipulating an action in front of him, provoking. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Have at it.
So it's almost like, imagine like I slash upwards and then like do like a spin tuck to like do like a 360 and come back around and shoot with the pistol. For some
He
flavor.
folds and rolls like the droidicas and Phantom. Comes up.
Yeah.
Ah! The gun. Only
Well,
backwards.
mean-
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my duster's, flowing around me. Looking like Neo in the Matrix.
Looking like ND5 and Outlaws. That's all I mean, you literally have the picture of ND5 from the Star Wars Outlaws picture.
Yeah.
Like, it looks so good.
Oh, I hit him with my long sword. So that's a
There you go.
upward slash and then attack and then shot with the pistol as I take a step backwards. For a crit. Hitting him for 27 damage.
Nice.
And then I reload. And that's
A
my turn.
massive hole opens up in this thing's side. It's undead though. You just piss it off.
And my dueling pistol is actually like modified so that I can conceal it by using a manipulate action because it's kind of like connected to the structure of my arm.
Okay.
And
Do you have sneak attack damage or precise damage for that?
No, I don't get any extra.
Okay.
Like
I would
additions
say
to
that like
the-
when your current prestige class or whatever runs out or whatever, if you took rogue as an archetype and started doubling down on sneak attack, right? That quick draw kind of movement, you would get a whole bunch of d6s as you went
yeah, you're
into the
right.
higher levels, right? Now this
Yeah,
adventure
yeah.
path, I looked it up today, actually caps out when you guys are done the adventure, you actually walk away at 11th level, not 10th.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually have a specific feat called integrated armament that houses a weapon or shield that you can quickly draw and stow. So, but what I was gonna say is, whenever I reload, it's kind of like I push my arm down in like a 90-degree angle, and the gun kind of moves backwards. A shell pops out, and a new one is injected, and then it goes.
You fist pump the air and eject the shell like a shotgun.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Ping. And you get fined for littering. All right.
Or is it more like
Alll-
was it Henry Cavill where he reloads the arms in the Mission Impossible movie?
Yeah.
Yes. Amal Nubrio is going to hesitate. He's watching the rear, probably going to end up going last, as it were. Which brings us to Charwin.
Charwin would like to cast Caustic Blast as a cantrip.
Okay.
It does a 5-foot burst.
Sorry, Pip.
Well, I don't have to target a person. I just have to do a 5-foot burst, so I can throw it. Right.
Oh, like arc it over their head kind of thing?
Yeah, like right behind them, and get both of them without getting Pip.
Okay.
So if I
Now, if you... The burst is like... What's the damage for the burst?
So it's no longer like a damage to a target and then an area effect. It is just creatures in the area take 1d8 acid damage with a basic reflex save. But
okay.
because it's heightened, they take 2d8.
Oh, cool. All right. Let me check the ceiling height in here. But I believe blah, 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 blah. Hallways have 10-foot ceilings, so you're pretty good. Chambers have 15-foot ceilings. You're very good.
Awesome.
Unless otherwise noted. So if they talk about this room has this and this and this and starts moving that, you guys, Charwin has a 10-foot ceiling above him, so it's 5 feet up above your head. And as soon as you step forward or launch into that arc, like the next square is the chamber, it's 15 feet. You got a nice, yeah, good.
All right, so they get their saves and... Ooh, somebody got a nat 20. Jeez. So one guy gets crit success. And then the other guy got a 16, which is a failure.
Okay, so one guy takes regular damage, without the crit fail, double. One guy saves would take half, but since he crit, he takes none. Because this is the basic reflex saves you're talking about.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So damage 11. So one took 0 and the other one took all 11.
Nice. Ouch.
And then
action. I guess so. You
for
have any
my
actions left?
yeah, I have one more. So I think what I'll do is I'll swap out my gun for my spear.
Okay. Yep. Yay, new rules. All right. In the chamber, just outside of the ambient light, there is a hallway, the very bottom, and in the doorway appears a figure, rushing to join the fray. 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet.
Dang it! I thought you meant someone joining the fray for us.
25. Nope. 25. A single action. Second action. 5 to move through friendlies for free and stepping into the square hole that you left beside Pip up to Valentine. Pip, do you have Reactive Strike, the old attack of opportunity?
That I do not.
Okay. Technically, you threaten the square that dude is in. Okay. So, a double move to get up. And I come running in. Okay. I do not take a moment to perceive and see, oh, this guy is hurt and that guy is, I should attack this guy, I should attack that guy. He just runs up with his hammer and it's a 50-50. So, Pip, odd or even?
Play the odds. I'm odds.
Okay. Speigler, roll any raw dice your choice. You are even, he is odd. Let's pick a target. 8. That'd be you. Comes running right up and swing bat about her with a little light hammer. Hello. I swing at you with a 28. Hits you for a regular hit. Does 1d6 plus 6 bludgeoning damage, and you take 11 points of damage. Bang! Hammers just frickin' denting you. What is with these brie-eyed hammers? And that's me. 2 moves and a strike. Sir Pilo, it is your turn.
Oh,
and I
man,
will call you...
these
Sorry.
That's okay, man. These undead things think they know what they're talking about all here on top of the ground. They got nothing on old Pilo here. I'm the OG dead man around. And I'm going to cast Rouse Skeletons, which is a 10-foot burst. And I'm going to cast it basically right on, I guess, the 2 guys there. My range is 60 feet, so it shouldn't be any problem there.
Okay.
Now, in a 10-foot burst, is there any way I can get everybody, all the bad guys there, or can I only hit just the...
Yeah, because it's hitting 2 of them is a 5-foot burst. Hitting 10-foot burst is yeah. You're good.
So I'll place it in the best spot to hit the 4 of them and not hit any of my friends.
Oh, okay. So if you're going to try and target behind them, then you might have to choose the two at the bottom
Well-
as opposed to.
Well, nothing. It just the stuff comes out of the ground, right? So I don't have to aim anything through people. So there's no terrain or anything, right? It just comes
Okay.
out of the ground underneath them.
Okay.
So
Template for 10-foot burst is 10 feet in every direction. So
Okay.
what I believe you can do, because a 10-foot burst actually doesn't do corners, it actually looks like a giant plus sign.
okay.
That goes like, imagine.
So if I hit the guy on the bottom, here, it should hit. Or if I hit the guy in the middle, it would hit all my buddy. Is there any way I could do it to hit all of them then?
Yeah, I think yes. I think what you need to do, okay, is hit the back corner of
Yep.
this guy, right?
Yep.
And because a 10-foot burst will go right now. I don't know
okay.
if you guys can target the center of a square, or you know what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know the rules on the targeting and how where I'm placing it.
Anyway, I think you're good. I think
Okay.
Pip is actually in a safe zone. And I know in the past you've had bad luck, or I've just ruled against you. This dungeon has some unique effects, and I will rule in your favor. We'll look up, we'll retcon. But for tonight, nice big 2 square wide, 2 squares down, 2 squares left and right, all around a 10-foot block. So put a 10-foot block off the bottom right corner of the bad guy, and then go a chunk 10 foot left, 10 foot up,
Okay.
or sorry, 5 feet up but 10 foot wide, like a giant,
Yep.
red cross plus. Okay, you see how Pip is safe?
I see it. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, so let me target the bad guys for you.
Okay.
And you can, because I would really like to see the Fantasy Grounds automation of this.
So here's it's only 2 targeted, or
I was working on it. You dropped
Oh,
it
sorry,
too
my
quickly.
mistake.
All right, hang on. Do damage.
Wow, did one of them save? One save. Okay, here's damage.
Just do damage, and we'll hold these rolls.
Okay.
No damage. 3 at Hexen. But only okay. So, a couple things happen. Let me get rid of all the targets. Okay, I'm gonna get you to re-roll. Like, one guy took no damage because there was no hit calculated for him by Fantasy Grounds.
Okay.
It gave you 2 saves and 3 damage rolls, but there was no hit for him. So, cast the spell again. Now I only have it on the one guy we missed.
Done. Success, half damage.
Okay, and then just damage him by himself.
So 2 damage to him.
Okay, right. So now that's all done.
Yep.
Those are the results. Okay. You destroy. You do enough damage to actually destroy one of them. See, it says, where are we here?
Mm-hmm.
No damage, basic failure, blah blah blah. Where are we here? Number 6. Anyway, one of them is destroyed. Congratulations, and oh no, all at the same time. Because final blasphemy, divine necromantic negative. When a hexagon is destroyed, it explodes in a wave of negative energy with the effects of a 3-action harm spell. DC 22, 1d8 negative. The hexagon is destroyed, so it doesn't gain any hit points from this use of harm, and it doesn't need to have any harm spells remaining to use this ability, but it heals its friends and hurts you guys.
But I want to be close to these guys because that would actually heal me.
The one time I pick a 60-foot range spell. Damn it.
Yeah.
Right? So let's start with the range of a burst is a 30-foot burst. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So first we splat the guy. Okay, it's the guy in the back. So 5, 10, 15. It's going to hit Charwin. Oh man, this might actually hit everybody. This might actually hit everybody.
Elman Nubrio should be safe, and everyone else should be hit.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm
You might get some
25
hit
feet
points
away
back
from the
after.
25, so 30 would be-
I'm thinking I might
Sorry,
actually give you some hit points, man.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you play our cleric in the other game, right? A 3-action heal at D8 is the like it's just a 1d8 that bursts. It's not heightened or anything.
Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's just the lowest. It might be plus your spellcasting modifier, but I don't remember. I don't recall.
It's printed in here 1d8 negative. We'll go with that. Okay. So I need a basic fortitude save from everyone, please.
Seeing what it is, could I actually choose to fail knowing it's negative energy?
Due it being an explosion, I'm pretty
Would
sure in the rules
be-
any player is allowed to fail any save of choice. I think you're allowed to. As a player choice, I think you're allowed to like reactively just go, nope, no saving throw for me. I eat it.
Or do you want me to make a roll for like Arcana or Occult or something to make sure I know what it is so I can willfully?
Well,
save it?
you're
Yeah, I'm not very
trained.
intelligent. My intelligence is -1, so I'll let the DM tell me what to do on this call. I won't make it myself.
It would be a religion check because it's an undead power.
Okay.
Give me a religion check.
Actually, got not bad. 14.
I'm gonna give it to you because of distance. If you were right beside it and went off, you like don't have time to process. But because you're at that 60 foot, it's
30
like
foot range.
boom, and you see it, you're like ooh, and you do the open arm, yes, please.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
So I will willfully fail.
All right, yeah. And I do think that's still standard in the rules that any player can opt to waive a hand wave saving throw, but I appreciate your honesty. Pip Cogsworth got 29, you save for half damage. Charwin got 28, you save for half damage. Blaster Valentine got 27, he saves for half damage. Pylo leans in. Yum, 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 yum. All right. So, if I just do the old D8, 5, okay, you round down and go in half. So rounding down, it's 4. That's 2 points of damage for the lot of you, and Pylo actually gets 5 hit points. But I have to put this in manually, so before you guys muck around, unless you guys want to do it, Pip is at full health. Oh, okay, so Pip actually takes 2 points of damage. Got it. And negative energy is messing with your gears, your cogs, and your life force. 47 from 45. Charwin, Blaster Charwin is at full and now takes 2 points. And Pylo, Pylo, you had 13 damage. Not anymore. Now you only have 8 because you gobble up 5 negative energy.
See, my guys, I told you all you gotta do is scare them a little bit, and they actually kind of help you out and make you feel better. Oh, and on that, I'll actually walk. I'll move. I still have 1 action left. I will move up and just in front of Charwin here. Actually,
He gets closer.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll come a little closer. Or actually,
Yeah.
not in front of Charwin. I'll actually move back up to. I'll run just around the corner behind Val because I don't want to get block Charwin's line of sight here.
Okay.
Yep. And that's everything.
All right. That is got to be a very, very unusual round 1. Anyway, El Manubrio, on his turn, he makes a perception out into the hall. Are we being chased? Is the Sphinx coming? Something says against sarcophagus. We're clear. He could possibly move in, but after this wave of negative energy, I don't know. Perhaps I should hold fire. I don't want you guys to like, oh yeah, come on, doggy. Like goading a player that's weak into the fray that could cost him later. So you guys know that there are enemies all around us, like 360, obviously. I'm pretty sure having Alll stand post for the moment, unless you guys really start hurting, which you're not, is liable. Is a valid choice. And with that, we will begin round 2. Pip.
Yes.
What do you do?
Pip will try and go into overdrive with his innovative armor. Jeez. Which is a crafting check. Which is a failure since I need a 22. I make a miscalculation and nothing happens. Great. So that is my first action into your favorite thing that you thought I made up but never actually did, Megaton Strike.
Yeah, sorry. It just sounded kind of, yeah. Okay. What else you got? Anything?
Yes.
Megatron.
I just need to grab the target button, which is target mode, U, and attack with the Fitchel's Fork, because that's what I would have out. Hey! 20, how nice!
Yes. Go Megatron.
So you guys see the bursts that Drew posted? Can you also post the bigger bursts? I'm going to download these and pull them out when needed.
Bigger bursts?
Yeah, 30-foot burst. He stopped at 15 feet, but I see on the edge of the map in the
Zoom chat
here.
I see now.
I know the general shape of them. Oh my god, look at the 30-foot. Pilo's just swimming in it. It's huge. I could go over here, and I could go over here. Still negative energy in the air. He's like swimming around, just soaking it all up. Whee! What you got?
A total of 14 damage.
Nice.
And something else. I need to go to spears. It is in the group spear. What does it do? I need to go to net this for 1 second. It has clumsy 1. That is it because I have crit.
Okay.
I forgot to mention, guys, sorry to interrupt. I'm not sure if it's relevant, but the area where the skeletons are is also difficult terrain.
That is good to know.
So I should really, does this stay and continue to damage them, Troy? Like for several rounds?
I can sustain it and move it up to 20 feet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does it say anything about it damaging them each turn, or is it just one burst damage and then it's
Does
just
the damage the
difficult
one
terrain?
turn, and then if I sustain it, it does the damage again the next turn. So if I move it 20 feet or keep it where it does the damage again when they kind of back up and erupt.
Cool. Okay. Sorry. So Pip, you're good?
Yes, I am good.
Okay. Spellcasting, fireworks, an explosion of a friend. All right. The guy meditating decides to get up. As an action, he stands from semi-prone. As a second action, he draws a weapon. And as a third action, 5... Oh, I guess I can go diagonally. 5, 10, 15, and gets in Pilo's face, weapon drawn. And he has a friend that does the same thing. And stacks up. Now there are 2 friends for Pilo. Yay! Oh, Pilo gets more excited. Look at all these explosions, all these hit points. Actually, sorry, put him back. Not his turn yet. The Breite Herexin that Pip Cogworth identified in his head and told them of an ambush and dead Breites, maybe not naming them, but, gave them an idea. Can also use your knowledge religion to garner some information. Okay? Your roll was decent enough to know that these are undead Breite Hexens. Their heretic smite. Watch out for that. Final blasphemy. Oh, I didn't know they explode. That's a new one. but I will allow you an actual question. Defense, auto defense, attack, watch out for the other thing. That still would be contained in that knowledge for yourself. You blabbing around. From your recall. Right? You saw them and it's like, oh, yeah, right.
Attack then, yeah. They have
Okay.
any other special attack other than the burst?
It never happened to Blaster, so you don't know that their hammers do extra damage, but if they hit divine casters, we don't have any. We have a primal caster, we have a swashbuckler, a gunslinger, we have you, we have an occult caster, the bard. You're good,
What
but
do you mean you?
man of many talents. I don't know. Did you?
Talent of none.
Same. So you reveal your secret archetype. Till Charwin tells you that he's actually a cleric of Bree, and his powers won't work on him. Final blasphemy. Heretic smite, which I kind of spilled, but technically, nothing happens to you. Really bad at secrets. But you know these things. Now we're all kind of caught up. Okay.
I was giving you an out.
Yeah. Anyway, this guy, this one that's badly damaged from all the spells and stuff that have been going off around my feet so far, is upset with you. And he decides to start swinging in earnest. So, one attack while I stand there is a swing and a miss. Activating penalties. Second attack, a natural 1. Crit misses, costing him to slow, losing an action, which he gains by not spending the third action, and that is his go, or its go. Next, we have the guy that shambled up behind the first guy to meet Pylo, now that we're technically all in proper time. After that, we have Blaster Valentine. Get ready, Charwin, you're on deck.
That actually
Blaster,
kind of
what do you
worked
wanna
out because wasn't that one specifically clumsy? He has clumsy 1.
He is supposed to be.
From what?
But he missed you anyway, so basically it worked out.
Sorry, who's clumsy one?
The gentleman who is attacking me is supposed to have clumsy 1.
From the critical megaton strike.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I noted it, but I actually literally forgot to press buttons, so I will
Oh yeah,
fix
no
that.
worries, no worries.
My apologies. I'm fixing that now.
I'm going to do the opposite of last turn and shoot first and then slice with my sword.
What do they call clumsy these days? Oh, there it is. Never mind.
I'm gonna
Okay,
target
done
him.
and done. You want to target the guy
Yeah,
in
I
front
got
of
him.
you? New guy? Okay.
So I'm reloaded. Take a shot.
Mhm.
And hit with a 22.
Okay.
Do 8 points of damage. And then with a reloading strike, I slash with my sword. I think he's actually... this ability also gives me like a bonus. Like he's now off guard to my sword slash.
Find and read me said ability, and I will make it so.
When you make it's called sword and pistol. When you make a successful melee strike against an enemy with your one hand, that's the first half of it, and then, but if not a melee attack, when you make a successful ranged attack, sorry. When
Why
you
don't you
make
read it
a
out loud as
successful
opposed to these pauses as you read to yourself?
ranged strike against an enemy within your reach, you're one-handed. That enemy is now flat-footed against your next melee attack with a one-handed melee weapon.
Yeah. So the
Flat-footed.
ability is giving you a bonus to make you risk shooting a guy point blank. Because when
Yeah.
you shoot a guy point blank, they might get a reactive strike. What's in it
Yeah.
for me? Why would I always jump backwards? Well, if you pull it off, you get, you know what I mean? So they're
And then it's
they're
the
trying to
other
get
way
you to be more
around
daring.
for if I hit them with my melee strike, then it gives me that that I don't provoke with my range strike. If I use the range strike second.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I hit him successfully with my range strike, so now he's flat-footed against my sword strike.
Did you shoot first or did you?
Yeah, I shot first.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, give me 1 second. I will make it so. How dare you bring a sword to a gunfight when it's both? Right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. Sure. Okay, done and done. Have at me. It's worth it. It's like a -2 to my AC, so.
Yeah, because I'm on my second attack roll. I miss with a 15.
Okay. Close. And your third action is reloading? Moving
no,
and reloading?
I did a reloading strike with my sword. So it's
Okay.
another ability. When I strike with my sword, I'm able to reload my one-handed firearm. So it's like I slash and cock my arm at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say it like spits a shell in his face. Ping! Just for insult. Random debris that he might slip on, yeah. Forget the massive of skeleton arms that are like clawing at his ankles. You know, this one little casing might, slip him up. Okay.
I'm
Very
gonna
cool.
I'm gonna go all the way and use my third action to take my second shot. And use my
Ooh.
third.
Yeah. Okay.
I have
Big
a
penalties.
I have a decent. Like it's still +7, so
Okay.
I'm gonna risk it.
Miss.
I'm gonna roll
But
my
not
hero point. Screw it.
Yeah, okay. Let's have the hero point.
Come
Probably
on,
make
no
a note.
whammies. Yes, hit him with 24.
There you go. Let's get her done, son.
It was worth the point. I did 9
Yep.
points of damage.
Very, very well done, sir. Action pack rounds from Blaster Valentine. Every time, each time, all the time. Charwin, you're up, sir.
All right, time to fulfill my role.
Destiny? What?
No Destiny. I will heal Blaster Valentine with a healing spell.
At rage, or are you going to walk up?
No, I'll use my 2-action heal level 2 on him. So I can get that +16.
So
nature
you
of elements.
Sorry, you
Heal
still
my
not-
unnatural friend.
Oh, nice. Well done. Sorry, you can do this at range, or are you stepping up?
Yes, at range.
Okay.
Let's see. So that is, let me make sure, 30 feet range. So
Okay.
easily done.
Cool. All right. I appreciate the holy banter.
Oh, bad dice. 2 and a 1 for 19.
Yeah, but hey, I mean, hit points is hit points, right?
Thank you, old man, but I know you can do better.
Young
I appreciate
whippersnappers.
you making the fight challenging for me, but come on, right?
And then I'll take a 5-foot step just behind Pylo.
Okay. You're just showing off with the range spell. Then I step up.
Hey, buddy.
Well, maybe it's your age. He always has to take some time to get that momentum, right? Yeah. All right. Next, we have the Briite Hexerin that is in front of Valentine, not the one that's in front of Pip that was, right? And this guy is off guard. Now, off guard until it comes back around to your turn, or off guard till the end of my turn?
I think it's just for that specific strike, so he wouldn't be off guard anymore.
Okay. So it's a one-off thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Very cool. It's a very cool ability, I gotta say. All right. Well, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna swing my hammer because now I can just stand here and swing 1, 2, 3 times. Go away. We will disassemble you. We will make gifts for the goddess.
Why are we rolling damage?
Second attack might have gotten through. Okay, third attack might have gotten through. Critical miss. Never mind. I owe you some hit points. Sorry.
Really grasping at some straws there.
I just, yeah. And then we go back in time when I did hit you. What?
Is it another flashback scenario where he's seeing himself hitting me and then it's coming back to reality? He's just missing.
What's going on? Sorry, man.
It's the way this dungeon works, right? Even the enemies get the flashbacks or the flash forwards.
Flash forward. Pilo, you're up, sir. Sir Pilo.
Oh boy, surrounded by friends. What do you know? These two guys here in front of me, they're looking pretty fresh and they're looking right up in my face here. So I'm going to sustain the skeletons. So now it's a 2-action spell. So what does it cost to sustain?
Single action, I believe.
Single action. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and I will move it. I guess we had it. Where did we have it before? Did we have it right here?
Yeah.
So
now, when you move it, like, does it just like re-explode, or does it move through everything, hurting everything?
No, I guess at the beginning of my turn it goes underground, and then if I sustain it, I can move it with under 20 feet underground, then pop it back up again, and that's when the damage is done. When it pops back.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Bunny
in my head.
skeleton. Yeah, no.
So it can move with it up to 20 feet. So I'm wondering, is there a way to get it from here to just back here somewhere to only hit these two guys that are right now beside me?
Yeah, should be.
With a 20-foot move, like I don't know if I can cast it in the wall and like hit more than that, but I don't think I can cast it in the walls here because I can't see what's there.
If it literally says move underground, you're going to assume that these walls stand on a floor, or are they? Right, because you're at solid stone. Yeah, it's not.
It says misshapen skeletal forms erupt from a solid surface, such as a stone floor, and fill the burst.
Okay. You can have
the area they fill is difficult terrain. Their grasping claws deal 2d6 slashing damage to creatures on the ground in the area when the skeletons first appear. Be a basic reflex save.
Okay, so what you can do is they recede, and then there's that rabbit furrow that goes under us, right? Goes under them, and then comes up the side wall and comes out at them. Because there's an actual 10-foot flat wall as opposed to a 5-foot hall they're standing on. Because it said a flat surface, any flat surface, such as a floor.
But it says it only does the damage to the ground they're standing on, so it has to be under them.
Oh, okay. So I guess they mean
yeah, but you can flavorize that a bit depending on the.
No, that is a specific term. Like they're talking like bridges, grass, floors, right? So I thought it was any flat surface, but yeah, if it's ground ridden, then we're stuck with that. Anyway,
if the creature's standing on the wall like a spider, I could cast it on the wall and it would do it there. But this case
that's fine. Anyway, spells will contract and squeeze. You know what I mean? Like they'll still light up. It just won't function under the wall, but it'll still function in that floor. So you should be good to sustain the spell. And I will target your 2 new friends. Right?
Okay.
So you're going to sustain the spell as an action.
Yep.
And then recast it.
So what it is the first time you sustain the spell each round, you can move the area of the skeletons up to 20 feet within the range of the spell.
Okay. And
deal 2d6 slashing damage.
Oh, okay. No, sounds like a whole new spell and 2 actions free after this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're targeted?
They're targeted. Yeah, recast on them. What's the spell called?
Rouse Skeletons.
Cool.
All right, and I did... it's like 7 damage to one, and the other one took half damage. So that's my first action. I thought it'd be more actions than that. But does it cost a spell slot to sustain?
It does not.
Okay, wow, that's awesome.
It should have a duration on it to tell you how long you can sustain.
Yeah, a minute. He's got a minute. He's got 10 rounds. He can go all day, Captain America. Yeah. The spell sustaining ability is so cheap. So any spell that can be sustained is way powerful. Awesome.
So that's my first action.
Yeah. Yeah.
For my second action, since I already had my whip in hand, I guess I'll just whip the guy in front of me.
All right. I'll change up your target for you. Have a go.
Now, it does have reach, so could it hit both or no?
You pick a target.
Okay,
So you hit the guy in the back, the guy in the front would give him a +1 cover bonus, and because it's the end of the whip, right?
Nah, I'll just hit the one.
Now, if you want, use your first attack on the guy in the back and your second, on the guy in the front, blah, 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 but don't have that many actions.
Nah.
Okay.
First attack on the guy in the front.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Nice.
And that is a 1d4 slashing.
I love how calmly he says that. That is a natural 20.
Well, it wasn't with the skeletons, man. If it was with the skeletons, it would have been great. The little whip just doesn't have the same flavor.
He's loath to hurt fellow undead. Sorry, guys.
And that is 7 damage to that guy.
All right.
So, my new friends met my other new friends. And now I've just let you know that you shouldn't mess with me, okay? Get back out of here. And I have one more action left. So I'll whip him again. Like, skedaddle. That is a 20... That's a 30, sorry, total.
Another crit.
No, never mind. That's actually 20 plus 7, so I don't know why I added the 12 again. Sorry.
Oh, so you should have used your
18
second
plus
attack.
7 was a 25.
Not a crit. You need 29 for a crit. Nice is 19.
No problem.
Okay, so hang on. So the damage you do is going to be overrated. Okay, so So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove your target. Okay, do the damage.
3.
Okay, so it didn't do crit damage because I removed your target, and I will drag this damage onto your target. Ta-da! And all is well.
Perfect.
Okay. And that's you, sir?
Yep.
Wow. You're giving Blaster Valentine a action-pack run for his action-pack money. And now, a word from El Manubrio, and we will see you all next time.